reforms to the Constitution will need to be interpreted by the High Court. These legal implications unsettle Conservatives. Linda and Andrew are in Adelaide, his hometown.
We did meet once because
Andrew wants Linda to meet outspoken Liberal politician Cory Bernardi.
Hello, the man himself.
Although recognition has bipartisan support, Senator Bernardi is vehemently opposed.
My concern is, I think we have a constitution that has stood the test of time. Yes, it reflects some of the views.
It's inadequate.
Well, I'm not sure that it's inadequate because it's given us everything that we have in this country from a legal framework. It's given every Australian opportunity within that space. And
it has done nothing to bring people together.
Really? The Constitution has allowed you to become elected to the Parliament. The Constitution allows you, within some parameters,
I will never be elected.
The freedoms that you have to pursue.
That is referendum and constitutional reform has done that for me.
Well, yes, in fact, actually, you're quite right. But the institutions of the Parliament and so forth
because the Constitution has been reformed.
Linda is referring to the successful referendum of 1967, when Australians voted to count Indigenous people as part of the population. But a large problem was left unresolved. Our Constitution still includes outdated references to race. The so-called race power of Section 51, Part 26, allows federal Parliament to pass laws specifically for Aboriginal people. This can be used to disadvantage or advantage. For instance, the race power was used to achieve native title, also known as land rights.
The High Court has recognised there were people here and their descendants have rights.
If this section is deleted, the legal foundation for native title is threatened.
These lands belong to the Gurindji people.
To safeguard these hard-won reforms, it needs to be replaced. And that's where it gets complicated.
We don't want laws to be made on the basis of race. Take out Section 51. Stop. Why would anyone then be arguing to put in a new Section 51 that enables government to do exactly that, to make laws on the basis of race? We shouldn't have that, I don't think.
The argument about a replacement for that section is important, particularly when it comes to issues like native title and to legislation that is in place specifically around Aboriginal land issues.
I think that's an interesting one.
So you have to protect that.
No,
that's crucial.
I consider native title, and this is why I've always supported native title. If you occupy a piece of land, just as any landowner, and you've used it for decades and decades and decades, adverse possession, it's yours.
That's right.
Yeah, there must be, by some wit, that we say you can embrace native title without having a reference to Aboriginality within the legal system. I think it should be protected.
Within the legal system.
I think, well...
But that's why replacing that section in the Constitution is so important, to make sure that governments make laws around for Aboriginal people.
What if we can take that aside?
I don't think you can.
Well, let's find out. Why don't we find out?
Well, we should find out.